You just counted to 3. That's it, and then recorded. Hi, welcome back to Mighty MMcast or Cast. First and foremost, Gimbal, roll a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Yes.
Wait, what?
I didn't think he'd have it up so fast.
That is a 3 total.
3 total? Okay, you die. So thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. All you on Twitch, thanks for hanging around for the second stream. All you on YouTube, we have all of our previous streams on playlists for you. So if you want to check out World of Darkness or
I have so much hatred in my heart right now.
That would be fantastic. They're great games. Anyways, I suppose we should just jump right into it, right? So who has my recap from last episode?
I think I can do it.
Okay, go for it.
So we, even with my hatred in my heart,
the ghost of Gimbal speaking.
Oh no. We were continuing to climb these peaks of conflagration as we are searching for a place on the map that we were given through sight to see where Gimbal's mother popped up in the material plane last. The round before this, we began that journey. This round, we continued it. And as we fought our way upwards, having left several young Bahir dead on a cavern lip, we continued to climb upwards. And as we went upwards, we found out that moving on your own in the way that we were did not have no consequences. We had our druid flying as a bird while the rest of us climbed the best that we could. And that brought us the attention of a rock. And we spent the majority of the last round fighting this rock. We ended up not killing it, but causing it to get low enough damage that it wanted to escape us because we weren't as easy prey as it thought we were going to be. And once that happened, we camped for the night. And at this point, we are still standing on a ledge somewhere, days travel up in these overly hot peaks that are mirroring the plane of fire above us somewhere. And I think that is all.
Yeah, that's where we will pick up. So as you see the sun crest over the peaks of conflagration, at points the light from the peaks outshining the sun until the sun gets over its crest. You're all waking for the day. You're about maybe a mile or so away from this oddity, this unnatural structure that Kime, through his commune with nature spell, discovered in this area. What's everyone doing? Jumping into roll 20.
There is still a rock on the screen.
What are you talking about? I don't see any rocks.
We were all underneath the Leomans, right?
Yep, yeah. As the Leomans gets dismissed, waking up for the day.
Well, I immediately dodge out of the way of whatever was left on top of the Leomans.
You see a half-eaten carcass of what looks like some kind of serpent-like creature, hot to the touch still.
I hate this place.
Yes.
I don't have anything else but to continue upward. I wish that I had some sort of research answer from what we've dealt with, but there's nothing here that we shouldn't have expected. We just have to go, I think.
We know, Gimbal. We just all hate this place. I think you can agree.
I do. I mean, but the only way out is up, right?
Of course. No one's saying we shouldn't keep going up. We're just doing a little commiserating.
So up we go?
I will make sure that I save the teleportation circle for when we're ready. But other than that, I don't think there's anything else we can do.
What circles did you memorize when you learned the spell? It gives you 2 or 3.
You had two, and then you learned the one at Ashar.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the three?
I had the circle in Osrin, because that was home. The circle in Ashar, and then the circle in the port.
Okay. Of Lingdon?
Yes.
Okay, got it. All right, so how are you all traveling further up these peaks?
Is it sort of the same sheer rock face again?
Yeah, at this point, getting hotter and hotter as you're getting closer and closer to the peak itself. More flat land here, less jagged peaks, less dramatic peaks, most of which you can probably get away with walking. But if you want to get there quicker, with the extra speed boost that Fly gives, with Fly, you can get there probably in the next 10, 15 minutes, depending on if you encounter any other creatures. Walking, it'll probably take the better part of a day.
We should fly.
Do you guys think I'm safe to fly with you guys? I mean, not with you guys, but like my own fly?
I mean, stay close to the cliffs. It knows that we're formidable, at least, if nothing else.
I'm worried that if the rock isn't picking on us, something else might. It might be smarter for you to do the same as yesterday. Conserve our resources.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get up there.
Upside is you can rest while we travel. Curled up in a pocket, as it were.
That does sound nice.
So what's the plan?
We're going to fly up.
I think same as yesterday, Dream strapped to me, Gimbal strapped to Theo, and then Kime curled up in a pocket.
Okay, and then you're expending how many spell slots, Coulter?
I think it's 4th level to make the 2 parties fly.
Okay. All right. As you cast your spell, the 2 flyers of the group, Theo and Rook, feeling yourself lighter and able to whiz across the sky.
Sorry, one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before we start this, Fly's concentration, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast. Oh God, where is it?
Bear's endurance.
Or
is it Bull's endurance?
Bear's endurance. Hold on, I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, Bear's endurance on Gimbal, which gives him an advantage on Constitution checks.
What does that look like?
I put my mace and my shield down and put both my hands on Gimbal's shoulders. Make Gellenvor guide you. And hear a bear roar or something.
I feel this warmth of confidence flow through my body from his touch.
I also get
shoulders to my feet.
2d6 temporary hit points too, if you want to roll those.
Damn. Okay. 7. Okay.
7, with your renewed health and feeling the confidence that is bestowed on you by Kellenvor, you take to the skies, sticking close to the peaks as much as possible. Whoever is in the lead, go ahead and make a survival roll for me.
Yes, sir. 18.
18. You're able to, it was kind of vague directions that Kime gave. The nature around didn't really give exact directions or how to get there, but you have a pretty good idea, coupling that with the map that was drawn to you by Philip. And you're getting pretty close to it. I would like everyone to make, except for Kime, since he's in a pocket, everyone to make a perception check for me.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm too busy tracking. I only got an 8.
19. This is 18.
18 as well.
What'd you get, Dream?
18.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the three of you, as you're cresting the peak of one of these out structures, you glimpse straight ahead, maybe 300 feet in front of you, something that doesn't really look right. It's shining. The rock around you, even the animals like camouflage themselves as this ashen gray rock, jagged against the background. You see this bright red structure kind of into the mountain or into one of these peaks. You see vaguely you can pick out columns and maybe some kind of entrance. As you crest a bit higher and get towards it, you also see a hulking red figure in front of the door, taking up maybe 40 feet or so, stretched out in front of it.
Go over that thing, go over that thing, go over that thing.
And this thing is maybe 30 feet in front of the door.
See if you can get behind it.
Okay.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Rook's going like, what? What are we talking about? I got a really bad perception.
Okay. There's not really a way to go. If you're still trying to go towards it, you'd have to kind of careen off pretty far out of its way and come up behind. The spell is an hour, right? The fly spell?
It's 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't be able to go all the way around to the back like safely with this current fly spell.
I guess we have to face it.
I mean, we knew there was going to be challenges.
Okay.
Is there anywhere that we could approach sneakily, or there's no cover probably, right?
I mean, there's plenty of cover. This is a pretty jagged terrain, so you could stop where you are and kind of stealth up to it for sure. Or like spend another fly spell to go around, like any way there. But you could definitely stealth.
Do we want to spend another spell to go around? I can do that. It won't mess anything up.
I think I'm having trouble picturing it. I'm sorry, Mark. What is it?
All they saw was this hulking mass of red. At that distance with the perceptions, they couldn't really pick out what it is.
So it's just a red thing.
Red.
I think
creature
either way, we probably
kind.
landed somewhere to like get out of its vision.
Okay.
Because if I'm going to cast another fly, I have to land first and then do that second.
Yeah. Okay.
Gimbal, can you have Philip get a better look at it? Before we make a course of action, I would love some more information.
Okay. I will. I'll like take Philip out of my bag and like do my normal thing where I feel very strange about this because normal birds wouldn't react this way, but Philip is very comfortable with this. I just hold him and talk to him. buddy. I just please try to get as much as you can. I'm sorry to put you in danger again. I know that this is tough and I appreciate everything you've done for us, but just get what you can. And I'll send him out into the sky.
Okay. He chitters a bit as you throw him up. He kind of goes limp at first, and then he catches himself on his wings, staying close to the rock going forward. How far out does your perception, can you link your perception with him?
I think that with him, it's a normal wizard familiar, so I want to say it's 100 feet.
And how far out are you stopping before this creature?
I'm going to have Philip do just like a regular, like try to be a normal bird and do like a loop to pretend he's not like standing straight forward. He's not going straight at it. He's doing a loop because he's a bird and he's not looking at something.
Okay. So you send him on that loop. You're not able to mirror his perception with yours. As he comes, go ahead and roll a percentile die for me, actually.
Okay. I happen to have those surprisingly lined up, even though I dumped my dice out. That is 41.
41. Okay. He is able to stay close enough to the rock to not catch the ire of any larger creature, of anything nasty around the rocks. As he does his loop, staying pretty close, doing a wide loop around using his pretty good owl eyes, he comes back to you and he gives you the sense that it is a large creature that from his perception was laying very still, bipedal with wings, whatever the quadrupedal with wings.
Well,
can I roll
I mean, immediately
Arcana?
you think this is a dragon.
That was like, I didn't want it to be a dragon, but I didn't want to, because when you said bipedal, it was like Balrog and like bipedal. Okay. But it's still.
Yeah. From when he flew around and he made one pass.
Dragons
so
still.
It wasn't very long. The dragon was still.
Okay. So there is some, I'm trying not to metagame from my own game, is dragons aren't supposed to stand still. Like they're living creatures. They breathe, they move, they do stuff. It being still is weird.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he just meant still as in it's just sleeping or something. He didn't say
sleeping. He said still.
I mean, he wasn't close enough to see if it was sleeping or dead or breathing or anything.
Would he know if it was standing or laying down?
He saw that it was either leaning on the side of one of these crevices or laying down.
Okay, that's bad. That's real bad. Okay, so there is a dragon. I don't know much else about that, but I think it is a dragon. We should go around. I don't think we can face that head on.
All right, here's my two schools of thoughts as far as that goes. If we sneak around and get surprised by it, we'll be in a much worse spot than if we surprise it. Dragons have been known to be able to seek reason, but we don't really have anything it would want.
But if we sneak around, it might not see us.
True.
Especially if it's sleeping.
Anyone roll a nature check.
I don't have intelligence. That's not me.
23.
Dragons are incredibly perceptive.
Damn it.
Could we create some sort of distraction and it goes to that distraction while we get closer?
I mean, I could blow something up, but not that far away.
Well, and you said it was red, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I don't know. Would I mean, I live in a
roll check.
3.
I can set off a fireball 150 feet in front of it to distract it while we move in, but it will take a spell.
I just feel like, can we? All right. Here's my thought process. There is a chance that we could talk our ways out of this.
I don't think that's a heavy chance.
Well, then I say we move in and try and do as much damage as we can before the thing even wakes up.
So All I'm saying is I could wake it up with a fireball in the opposite direction that we're planning on landing, send it that way to look at the thing, and we move away from it. I mean, who could ignore a fireball, right? It can't. I know that it's a waste of a good spell, but that's a big distance to get us away.
Don't the dragons, the color of them is what they're good at, right? I don't know how to. What does red mean? Why red dragon?
No, it should have fire breath being red.
So fire may not worry it.
No, but the noise and the light and the sound is a good distractor. I'm just saying, if you shut off an explosion, so everybody's gonna look at it. But if it's far away, that's better for us. We can get around it without having to deal with it.
But an explosion going off in the mountains would just alert it to look for us.
Well, as long as it's looking in the opposite direction that we need to go, I think that's fair.
I just am scared that this dragon was told to watch out for people, and if it sees something weird, it is smart enough to realize it is being tricked.
I'm proposing a plan. If you don't want to use it, just tell me that.
I am just arguing that this is one problem I see with plan. I am not telling you that your plan is not good.
So tell me your alternate plan, because my mother's about to die if you don't have something.
I have no other plan.
Okay, then we go with mine, or somebody else gives me something better.
I think at this point, I'd probably scurry out of Gimble's pocket and go to a safe spot and transform back. Be like, guys, what did I miss?
The two plans I've had are fight the dragon or distract the dragon. Does somebody have something better than either of those?
There's a what? And I would turn. Oh God!
I just
red dragon fire, right? And I start to hush as Dream says that.
Fight it or distract it. We can vote if that makes everybody more comfortable.
Well, I can make rain. Would rain distract it a lot? Would that hurt me?
Sadly,
I don't
think so.
Think so.
Rain puts out
Is it possible?
fire?
So the area we need to get to is directly behind it, or it is possible to take a wide berth around it?
You would be able to take a wide berth around it. So the dragon itself is 30 feet in front of the outcropping or the doorway. And it's a pretty level plane where the dragon is and where the doorway is. So to get around it, you'd have to take a pretty wide berth all the way around, hopefully outside the dragon's perception, and then go behind the doorway and crest over that hill and come down. But you'd still be 30 feet away from the creature if it hadn't moved.
So even if we take a wide berth, there's a chance it'll catch us.
Yeah.
Are they nocturnal?
I don't think we know enough to make that
Take a
determination.
nature check.
May I, now that I'm time?
May I do one as well?
Sure.
14.
16.
6.
6. I mean, they're not necessarily nocturnal. They go out when red dragons themselves, they go out when they're hungry, and they go out when they want to do things. They're intelligent enough to not just live to survive.
Do we want to wait for the... No, this is a creepy place. We don't want to wait till nightfall.
Oh no.
I feel like not dealing with the dragon head on is best. Is it possible to go around?
I mean, Rook
I'm saying
suggested.
this to the character.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry.
I agree. I'm with Theo.
What are our resources? What magic do you guys have at your disposal today? There might be an answer in there. I'm never sure exactly what you guys have.
I offered an answer in there.
I'm sorry that we are trying to figure things out, Kimball. I understand your mother is in danger, but we are trying to not kill everyone else as well. Can we not take 5 minutes and discuss?
As long as it doesn't notice us in that time, sure.
Do you want me to speak with it?
No.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No offense, Kime.
Oh, none taken.
So the only additional thing that could be a resource is I have mold earth. Nothing else I have is, I think, going to help us in this.
I have a lot of stuff that could help, but the dragon is way above like the 5 to 10, maybe 20 or 30 feet of earth I can control. It sounds like.
So if we do a distraction and then should we all be ready to fly as well? So distract, then as soon as it starts moving away, we fly this stance, or I guess we're still thinking about it.
You have Dimension Door, right, Biba?
Yes.
Hank, what do you have prepared?
You want me to just list everything?
The higher level stuff. I don't think the first levels will get us anything, but
5th level.
I also have Dimension Door prepared.
you do. Okay.
I
Yes.
have Pass Without Trace ready.
And I wasn't just planning on casting Fireball and walking in. I was going to cast Fireball and fly us in.
Okay.
I know. I'm just trying to think if there's any other. I'm trying to think if there's a Axbeak Blimp solution to this problem. That's all I'm trying to figure out.
I have Dimension Door as well. I have Banishment, but I think it's too strong for that.
Yeah, saving throws aren't going to be our best bet.
Yeah.
I have Banishment, Dimension Door, and Greater Visibility.
And dragons can probably see invisible things.
Not necessarily.
They can.
With
I
your
know they
20,
would know
with your
this.
24, yeah, they can
They
see
do.
you if you're invisible.
They have true sight. Interesting.
Well, they don't even need true sight. They have blind sight.
Well, if you're not on the ground,
But blind sight means it's scent or it's anything. Invisibility only hides sight, and blind sight over goes.
fair enough.
What about masking us from detection?
Without trace is definitely something I'm considering. Yeah. The problem with pass without trace is we have to stay very close to you, Kime.
30 feet.
I don't think I have anything. All my stuff's like buffs, debuffs. Freedom of movement, death ward, banishment, blight.
Do you have anything that protects against fire?
I have protection from energy, but it's one creature, and I can only cast it 3 times. Well, I mean, I could cast at higher level, but it doesn't benefit from casting higher level.
Is it concentration?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, so I can only cast that once.
So here's my plan. So we spread out as much as we can. Gimbal, Kime, and Dream are all ranged based. But me and Theo need to be in close to be most effective. Correct, Theo? I might be mistaken on that, but
I mean, I'm not built for that much damage regardless, but being in closer is definitely easier, yeah?
so my thought process is Dream, Gimbal, you teleport us over there as close as possible, turn, touch each other, teleport back. Me and Theo engage with the thing, keep it distracted, keeping a distance from each other, and then just wail on it as much as we can.
So we are trying to defeat this.
I
Nice.
don't see any other solution.
Okay.
Oh boy.
But I cannot stress it enough. You three, Kime, Dream, Gimbal, stay as far back and, if possible, behind cover when you're not attacking. There's a lot of jagged rocks around here, so it should be possible to stay out of its line of sight. Kime.
So you want to use a body to distract it instead of a spell? That's what I'm hearing.
I don't know. Gimbal, I take your advice very, very seriously, but I don't know.
But you don't want to use it.
I just don't know if distracting it is the way to go. I would much rather be the first thing that wakes it up is my punch to its face.
To kill it. I don't think you're going to get that close to it before it wakes up.
Well, that's why I said the dimension door plan. Because we can go from here to there in an instant.
I don't want to kill the whole party just to save one woman.
Well, I mean, we just fought a giant bird.
This is not the same.
I agree, but if we go in with the right battle plan, we might be able to take it out. We've taken out strong enemies before, and after we defeat this thing, we're going to have to fight Shaw, and he's just as strong.
He is not as strong as that.
Do we know how big it is? Did we get that information?
40 feet from what the people that could see it. It stretched out.
So is that like huge, gargantuan, or large? Huge, at least.
You couldn't really tell, but yeah.
Going on the advice of a bird.
How far are we from the structure?
I'm assuming you guys were 300 away when you saw it. So I'm assuming you stopped right there.
Okay, because could we also just use Dimension Door to go straight to the structure and try and get inside of it? Skip the dragon altogether.
It is possible.
If both me and Gimbal have it. But then that still leaves the dragon there when we're leaving.
Each of us can use Dimension Door for us and one other medium creature.
Do we know if would the dragon make a deal with us?
I don't think so. No.
I can't think of anything we'd have that it would want.
I would rely on something like that with this kind.
As you guys are discussing, and the morning is slowly passing, you feel the overwhelming heat just bearing down on you, getting warmer and warmer.
We have to go. Dream.
Yes.
If we work together, we can Dimension Door all of us beyond it.
Okay.
We have a bag of holding, right?
Yes.
Kime, could you turn back into the mouse form?
Yeah. If I'm needed, just you'll have a way to make me know. Okay.
I bend down, scoop up Kime, and go, all right, buddy, I need you to hold your breath, okay?
Wait, can we get the plan straight before we stuff him in there?
Well, we're going to Dimension Door past it.
Okay. Okay.
At the door of the facility is the goal.
So right at the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just checking.
I just
don't know, man.
Dimension Door is site-based, so I don't know if we can Dimension Door
could we
past
see
the
it?
door. Let me
Okay.
double check that, actually, because
It's
maybe
not site-based, but it's like 200 feet in a direction.
It's 500.
It's 500 feet in a direction. So if we can get inside the doors, I'm super down with that too. But also, if we Dimension Door to an object, we're going to take a shit ton of damage. So outside the door is not a bad choice.
Well, but we can assume that the door isn't 10 feet thick, right? And it's a big door, I'm assuming.
You couldn't really tell, but yeah, bigger than just a normal door.
So it's assuming there's probably some kind of grand atrium on the other side of it.
That's assuming, yeah.
Assuming.
Okay, well, I say we dimension door for the door and then 5 feet on the other side of it. Because, I mean, from a metagame perspective, the damage from dimension door failing is going to be less than a dragon biting my head off. So I would rather risk that than the dragon seeing us at all. Kaim, you can breathe.
Okay. 5 feet.
Step them in.
As long as you're not a guard there.
But if there's a guard there, we're going to have to deal with that when we get there.
Or a magical ward that would not allow us to dimension door in there.
I think.
Well, wouldn't that make just the whole spell fail?
I think so, yeah.
I'm going to dimension door right outside the door.
All right, you taking Kaim with you?
Yeah.
Did you do it?
Theo, did you take Theo?
Yeah, Kaim and Theo.
Okay. All right, I go right after you. I'm taking Rook.
All right. As the magic takes hold and you're bamfing to right in front of the door, knowing that you have this large beast right behind you. As you transport and you're suddenly right in front of the door, go ahead and everyone make perception checks.
Oh, shit. Okay.
19.
18.
Nat 20. So that is a 21.
Okay.
14.
14. And then Kaim's in a bag of holding, so he doesn't count.
But what does the astral plane look like with my 19 perception check?
You just see blackness all around. It's sensory deprivation.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, buddy. You have 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes there and there.
As you bamf in, anyone who got over a fifth, well, we'll say 12, can see that the door in front of you, large stone door, has a large slash right down the center where someone would walk in, maybe diagonally 10 feet long or so, enough for a person to squeeze through. Gimbal, with your natural 20, you peek back just to knowing the heckles on the back of your neck raise, knowing that there's this creature behind you. You look back and you see another large slash through the stomach of this dragon.
Oh, my God, it's dead.
Oh. We should go in.
What? We should go in? Didn't you just say that anything in there is going to be weaker than that?
You can see with your perception the large slash, even from this distance. You can see the skin around the cut almost disintegrating into black dust and wind taking it away.
From the dragon's belly?
From the dragon.
Does the wound look fresh? Is it like still steaming?
Pretty far away at this point. You can see some steam off of the dragon itself. You see steam coming out of its nostrils and some out of the wound, but you can't really tell at this distance when it was killed.
Shaw has to have done this.
And that is the man we are going after?
I didn't think that something like him could kill a dragon. I don't think that makes any sense, but perhaps he's become more powerful since we last saw him. It makes no other sense why she would be here.
Oh man, I wish we had brought Penny.
I'm looking in through the slash in the door.
Make a perception check.
14 again.
You can see faintly in the distance, you see some kind of commotion. And as you put your ear to the door, you can hear metal on metal contact. So there's definitely something going on the other side of the door into the this place.
There's something moving inside.
Oh, Kime. And I run to the bag of holding, reach in, grab Kime.
If there's something happening, we should move while there's conflict, right?
Would it not be
while they're
prudent
distracted?
Would it not be prudent to figure out what's going on before we do that?
Is anyone investigating the dragon?
Yeah.
That it was far away, I thought.
30 feet, so you can go up to it.
I'm going to go to investigate it.
Okay. Go and roll your investigation check.
Hey, little buddy, do you want to crawl through this door and tell us what's going
17.
on?
17. As you get close enough, you're maybe 10 feet away from it, and you can feel the heat of it resonating off and kind of bombarding your senses. As you get into that 10-foot range, you see it move. You see its large head, one of its eyes open up, and its large head look over to you, raise up, opening its mouth wide. You have seen this before with the Bahir. It's wrenching back, and you see some light behind its throat as it thrusts its head forward, and nothing comes out. And you see as its head moves forward, you can see this look of confusion on its face as it topples over.
Is it keep moving?
With your 17, you stay there for a second more just to see if anything else happens, ready to strike or to flee, and it doesn't move. With your 17, you're able to go up and see that was its last movement. It's dead.
Oh.
And you can see now, along with a large slash through its stomach, you can see multiple piercing wounds through the dragon's neck, into its chest. Same thing happening with the skin, where slowly it's rotting the way into this fine black dust as the wind carries away.
So it look like necromantic?
Not really, no. Make an Arcana check.
Because if it's necromancy, I'm getting the fuck out. I don't like that shit. 17 again.
No, with necromancy spell, you can see, from experience, from having seen it, that it comes on somewhat like a disease, like a blight to the skin or to the being. This is more so just disappearing.
This is very strange. I think we must be careful. Very, very careful.
Well,
can I pull a scale off or something?
Sure. Go ahead and roll a nature to see if you know the best way to get it off. One of the non-tainted ones, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. As far away from that as possible. 14.
Okay. It would take you the better part of maybe 15 to 30 minutes to get it off. You can.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Good.
What's everyone else doing?
We're putting Kime up to so he can crawl in and see what's going on.
Okay.
Mouse buddy.
Kime, what are you doing?
I am looking in through the slit before I crawl in at all, just to make sure that nothing's going to immediately look at me as a snack or lunch.
You don't see anything immediately in front of you. You see that towards the end of your perception, there is a place where the hallway opens up.
Okay.
Give us a tail twitch if it's safe, Kime.
His tail is twitching constantly. How will you know?
I'll know.
Okay.
My tail goes up and stays up, and then it seems to hesitate, and then starts to go up and down.
Okay, we should go through.
You guys go first. Me and Theo are going to have the hardest time getting through.
Oh, yeah. I'm 8 feet tall. Oh, shit.
And then I scurry more into it to figure out what's going on as they're getting through.
I never thought being a big, thick boy would be a problem until just now.
Oh, such a thick boy. Oh.
Grabbing Rook's arms and pulling. My little gnome strength.
Can we fit through?
Yeah, you can fit through, no problem.
Oh, no problem. Oh, okay.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. The slash itself, you see that someone took time from the initial slash to get through, took time to carve out some additional room for some people to get through. So,
how kind of them.
How do I not have Theo on here?
I also don't have control of my character.
Don't either.
Well, you guys don't deserve.
Y'all fucked up too much.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, Lord.
At least we didn't have to take down a dragon.
Theo, do you have control?
Before we got in here.
Somebody else took down the dragon that's now going to kill us.
Sure do.
I mean, meta, it sounds like a disintegrate spell, so.
Theo doesn't know this, but that's Shaw all over it.
I mean, we've seen him do it before, so.
Ooh, that motherfucker. Oh my god. Oh.
Right, you should have more control now.
I want to know how somebody else got up here as easily as they did.
They gotta be just as trained as we are, right?
If these people are killing dragons with disintegrate spells with dragon's resistance, they didn't have any problem getting up here.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick while Cole's
like, not to meta, but like, yeah, if they're.
Well, upside, if you've already cast a disintegrate, that's one less disintegrate we have to worry about.
In
So
theory.
that was happening.
And whoever it was didn't seem alone because he said there was a bunch of wounds in the neck as well. Honestly, if they did have to fight the dragon really recently, then that's the best case scenario for us, in all honesty.
Why would they have fought it?
Right. Wouldn't the dragon have been placed there as like a guard?
Well, but we don't know the purpose of these ruins. It could be that Shah or whoever killed this dragon isn't Shah. You know what I mean? Like, it could go either way. It could be that somebody else is assaulting Shah's fortress, or Shah is assaulting this fortress because the dragon could have been friendly to whatever this is, but not be related to Shah.
Valid.
We have little to no information, but if there is a combat going on, it's in our best interest that whoever vaporized that dragon is weaker when we show up fully rested. So I think it's a win all the way around. So
Yes, a win. Unless they necromance it back to life.
Oh God, don't see that.
God, I hope not.
Undead fire dragon.
well, I mean, creating a Dracolich is incredibly difficult. So it's not just something you cast a spell that it stands up. So.
All right. So as you all entered this hallway, you can see now that it's not lit at all, but you see light emanating off of these 4 points kind of haphazardly around. And you see getting closer, they're emitting heat. And you see these 4, maybe 3.5 to 4 foot tall columns of molten rock slowly just seeping to the floor. You see one here, You pass one coming here and there. What are you doing?
Kaim, I believe discretion would be the better part of valor.
Okay. I switch back to regular Kaim. Are we thinking that we want to pass through here without a trace?
Yes, that's what I was indicating, yeah.
Okay, just double checking. Sometimes stuff is lost on me. And then I cast pass without trace. And I think I just do it at second level, but let me double check.
Lost on you or lost with you?
On.
I was hoping for with.
Yeah, there is no higher level. Okay, so yeah, pass without trace at second level.
What does that look like for you, Kai?
I think for me, I put my hands together and I kind of lean back and look upwards just ever so slightly. And I bring my hands up and out as everybody slowly starts to fade. I don't know. I haven't thought about that one much yet.
So as you reach out your intent and activate the spell, you have this, it's similar to what he does when he erects the dome at night. You see kind of this very light, pale green energy waft out. And as it hits you, it kind of envelops each of you. And you feel like you can be more silent and leave less behind you as you move. Okay. What are you guys doing? Are you stealthing through?
Moving forward, yeah.
I'd like you all to make stealth rolls.
Okay. Plus proficiency plus 10?
Yes.
Plus dex as well, but...
Well, plus stealth plus 10.
Yeah, stealth plus 10. Whatever your stealth is, plus 10.
Okay, so 23.
24.
Also 23.
I did not have a good roll. Thank God for pass without a trace.
I rolled a nat 20 of all the nat 20s for me.
All right.
Fitting.
So I'm at 33 for my stealth check.
29.
We are fucking invisible, guys. Flipping invisible, guys.
Very sneaky.
Yeah, you are. Ooh. What was the lowest? 22?
23.
23 was the lowest? Okay. You feel like that if you wanted to, you could disappear from this hallway. As you move into the next room, you see this before you. You see a collection of... Oh, nope, I just hit it.
Challenges of roll 20. Okay.
You see a collection of leather-clad, spear-bearing forces rushing this large creature. You can't tell much in the jumble of the scrum, but it gets on its back, on its hind legs, and slashes forth, taking out a few of them as you enter.
Keep moving. We have to keep moving.
Is there another hallway that we can move towards?
That's all you see from this room. I'll have you guys make a perception as you get closer.
Oh, yeah. 25, boyo.
26. God, I love being a high-level character.
320.
7.
17.
Okay. Anyone who gets over a 16, you're able to see that at the very edge of the room, there is 2 more slices in the wall.
Let's go.
Towards that.
Let's go very stealthily and quietly
Okay.
Around the fight.
around the fight. I'm going right.
At this point, let's roll for initiative.
Oh God.
18 for Gimbal.
6 for Theo.
16 for Kime.
8 for Dream.
Rook got a 17.
Yeah.
And that was an 18 for Gimbal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta hand it to Mark. He always picks monsters that I don't immediately recognize.
No clue what that is.
Yeah.
So as you enter in this area, you see an assortment of additional of these pyres, of these kind of 3 foot tall gouts of lava or magma that are slowly melting to the floor. Even with your fantastic rolls, there's not really many places to hide in here. So you can try maybe going around either way, but there are people 5 feet away from that crack in the door. So I'll just kind of preface it with that. First up is Gibble. Actually, first up is the creature.
I want to go around. I don't know what the hell that thing is.
I mean, so you said these guys are clad in leather. Do they look like military or mercenaries?
They look like military. If you could place it, they look like Osran military.
Is it possible, because I have the night background, to make a history check?
Sure. What are you looking for specifically?
To identify who they're aligned with.
Sure.
16.
16. With that roll, you see that there's no class emblem on their or house emblem on their tunic or anywhere on their body. These are Osran uniforms. They're Osran blue, and you get the suspicion that they are maybe like Drakarn Empire troops deployed in Osran. They have kind of the uniforms themselves has the cut of the Drakarn Empire.
How did they all get up here?
Gimbal, I know you're about to take your turn, but I'm going to go tell you to talk inside my head. You have the message spell, don't you?
No.
Oh, shit.
No.
This is the joke we have the whole time, of that I don't have anything you want me to have.
I'm thinking of Bishop. Bishop always used it.
As the creature's
I'm not
going,
your son. I'm your lover.
he sticks up on his hind 2 legs and slashes forth. You see the arm of one of the officers get wrenched away from its body as it's still one arm, spear in hand, stabbing away at the creature. Gimbal, you're up.
Did we see that odd slash that we saw with the dragon?
No, you don't.
Okay, I'm gonna try to.
You make a perception at this point to see what you see.
19.
19. You see blood coming out from the hole in the wound. Not as much as you'd think losing a limb would have.
Okay. Huh. I have tiny legs, so I can't move beyond the 30 feet that the spell has. So I'm going to move my full movement away from him. The
problem is, and this is, I don't know what Mark wants to rule on this, but if we are stealthing, we can only move at half speed. as well.
Then I will dash 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I should still be within the spell. And I think that's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else because I used double motion.
Okay. All right. Next,
I can move one more from that. Sorry.
Next up is Rook.
No, I was wrong. Here we go.
Hey, Kaim, do you, or Jake, do you think you could throw up like a 30-foot aura real quick? Or Mark, just so we can see 30 feet?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
The magic of Roll20. This is really weird and scary, and I'm excited, but like terrified. Can't move without fucking Kaim, who has a great haircut, but also, where's the tower?
Okay.
I'm going to kneel down and whisper to Gimbal. Gimbal, can you detect magic? Are these those magicless soldiers they were talking about? Because they're dressed like Osran soldiers, but not quite right.
Magical soldiers?
Yeah, the ones that you were warning us about, the army that's immune to magic.
No, that was magic-less soldiers.
Okay, can you use detect magic to see that?
They wouldn't be wearing magic. They wouldn't be wearing Osran uniforms.
6 seconds.
That's 6 seconds. Right?
Sure.
That's my turn.
Anything else? Okay. Next up is going to be Kaim.
Oh boy. Think I'm just gonna move. But I can't move too far.
Just remember, if any of the circle is touching our squares, it still counts.
And you can only move half in stealth.
That's right. So I was here. So I can move like there.
You could do double move because that's a magma spout. So
yeah, I'm going to do double move, and I'm not going to do anything even mildly aggressive. I'm just going to sneak up to Rook and Gimbal and try to listen in and be a part of the conversation.
Okay. So after you take your turn, it is now all of the soldiers. So you see they make kind of a protective circle around the hole, protecting something that's inside.
Wait, where? Oh, okay. They're trying to protect it. Oh,
as the rest of them rush over towards this guy.
Shoot.
actually works out good for us, honestly.
I think so
yeah,
too.
but we still got to get through that door.
And then they make their attacks.
Do you want me to cast Detect Magic next round?
You see 7 of them, most of them towards the back, are able to find purchase with their spears, stabbing it through, pulling out the blood dribbling down the back of this creature as it screams out in pain. Next up,
does the creature look intelligent, or is it just like a wild animal?
You can't really tell from at this point, no, from the little limited interaction you have with it. Dream, you're up next.
Okay, so I think I'm just gonna move, let's see. Right up next to Gimbal. And I think if one of the soldiers comes up to me, so I'll ready an Eldritch Blast if one of the soldiers starts running towards us.
Okay. All right, next up is going to be Theo.
I can move through friendly squares, right?
Yes. You just can't stop in friendly squares.
Except for gimbals. But yeah.
I'll go there. Actually, I'll go off to the side so I don't interact with Dreams. Eldritch Blast if it goes off. I'm reading a spell if anyone looks hostile towards us as well.
Okay. What's the spell?
I think I'm going to do a Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Mark, do you want another rules simplification or should I be quiet?
No, go for it, bud.
Technically, you guys would have to double move while stealthing, so you wouldn't have an action left to ready. Technically.
If you did double move, then yes. Okay.
I guess I did do double movement, so I don't have that ready then.
Okay. So then top of the round, the creature goes. Seeing the same one that it took the arm from before, it kind of goes and does a bite attack on the soldier. You could see its teeth sinking into its neck and ripping off its head as the soldier itself kind of devolves into this amorphous blob of lava, slowly sinking into the ground as it hits out to another creature next to it, missing.
So those are the lava spouts we've been seeing.
Next up is going to be Gimbal.
Great. Great. I am going to take half movement.
Okay. If you are moving into the room, I need you to make another stealth roll.
Oh, okay. Cool. Plus 10. Okay, cool. 21. No, okay. Sorry. 19.
19? Okay. All right. Yeah, you think that you're still pretty stealthed.
Okay, and I just can't handle what's happening with the soldiers. I am going to firebolt the creature.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for your attack.
That is a 19 to hit.
It's exactly what you need.
Oh, good. Thank goodness, right? Okay. Sorry. I'm usually better at this. That is 14 damage.
14 points of damage. As you let out your firebolt, hitting it on the side of the head, it kind of unmoving, taking the damage, but unmoving, still keeping its eyes on the creature right in front of it. You see, breaking your stealth, the other soldiers now see you. Are you doing anything else?
I can't, no.
Okay. Rook, you're up.
I don't know who the bad guy is in this situation. Brooke is very conflicted because that creature. Can you give me a really good description of the creature, or is it just that little picture? Is that exactly what it looks like?
Yeah, I mean, roll a perception check.
Okay. 18 plus 5, 23.
Okay. You see that its skin itself is ashen brown, large claws on its fore and hind legs, teeth jutting out almost on top of or on the outside of its mouth. You see in profile 3 eyes on the side of its head.
I'm going to divine sense. Is anything in here to find divine sense on this celestial fiend or undead, and if there's any consecrated or desecrated place or object within 60 feet.
Within 60 feet of you?
Yeah.
No, nothing pings your senses.
That's my action. I really don't know what to do. I'm going to move in front of the rest of my party, at least, breaking stealth.
Breaking stealth? Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll rage, but...
I fucked us. Sorry, guys. I just couldn't handle this.
And I'll just yell back to the group, I'm not sure whose side is on who, because if these things are made of magma and they're trying to protect the place, so I don't know if they're with the bad guys or if that thing is the bad guy. If any of you are capable of talking, I would love some clarification.
You don't get a response.
Okay.
So from there, we have Kime.
Oh boy. Okay.
I mean, just two of us are visible now.
Yeah.
You guys can still get away.
God, what do I want to do? Okay. Either that or... Okay, yep. I'm going to cast... It's probably going to succeed, but it's not going to succeed from me, but I'm going to cast Entangle on this thing right here.
On the big guy?
Yeah.
Okay, what does he need to do?
A strength saving throw. And it's 20-foot square. I don't want to entangle everybody else, but...
We still don't know who the bad guy is.
Yeah. So maybe that is the best idea. Yeah, entangle.
Too bad you don't have tidal wave. This would be the perfect tidal wave situation.
In a perfect square if you hit right in the center of the monster.
So it is a 10. Does a 10 make it?
A 10 does not save.
Okay. So it is... What does that do? Does that restrain it or...
It is restrained. A creature can use its action to make a strength check against my spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself. And then everything around it within 20 feet has to make the strength check as well. Or the strength save, sorry.
Okay. We will go clockwise. So I will say that he is entangled. He is not.
Oh my God, everybody's within 20 feet of him.
He is. He is not. He is not. He is. He is. He is.
I need to switch back to Zoom so I can see if Mark's face is getting visibly upset.
I think Mark is entertained.
Can you see that on chat?
What?
He is not. I put, can you zoom in a little bit?
The symbols, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I put restraints on all of the ones that failed their save.
Cool.
All right. Are you moving at all or are you staying there?
I'm going to stay there for now.
Okay. And you are now no longer stealthed.
Okay.
And is this a concentration?
It is a concentration, yeah. So stealth would break for everybody. Or pass without trace would break.
Pass without trace breaks.
However, I'm going to stay there.
All right. Now it is the soldiers. Seeing multiple people come out from the front of the cave itself, you're going to see that the soldiers are going to rush you.
We're attacking the creature. We are attacking the creature. These assholes. I don't like them anymore.
What are they doing up here?
It's my fault. It's my fault.
Well, I mean, I think the soldiers are native to this place. I think the creature is the one, is what I'm saying, because they're made out of lava, and we're in a place really close to the elemental plane of fire. So I feel like these things are defending whatever this place is, and that thing is the invader. So
Yeah,
I think we picked the wrong side.
I was
All right.
interpreting that this thing killed them, and then whatever his claw attack does turns them to lava.
Does an 18 and a 19 hit you, Rook?
Both do.
Okay. As they lash out with their spears at you, you are going to take 13 points of damage total from 2 attacks as they're trying to flank you and get into a good position. Same thing they did with the creature.
Is it slashing, piercing, or
it would be piercing for them.
Okay.
And then Gimbal, the 2 next to you are going to make attacks. That is a 21 and a 16 to hit.
The 21 hits, the 16 does not.
Okay. That's 7 points of damage to you as it reaches through and stabs down, hitting the meat of your thigh.
Oh God, that hurts real bad. No, thank you. How much was the damage?
I think I said, what did I say? 7?
Okay, cool.
Next up is the one next to you. Kime is going to reach out to it with its spear, missing you completely. As you're around the corner and you're able to duck back as the spear goes forward. And then they're going to do additional attacks on the creature. As they get 5 attacks off this time.
Hey, Mark.
Yep.
I don't want to interrupt and be too disruptive, but I forgot to do my wild magic for Barbarian. Do you want me to just do that on my turn or do it now?
Do it now.
Okay. I had so many D8s when I was playing Tranquil. Oh, here we go. Okay.
What does it do?
Magic infuses one weapon of your choice. Until the rage ends, the weapon does, the type changes to force and it gains the light and thrown property.
Okay. Good to know. Next up is Dream.
Okay, so I am going to go ahead and suffer this one right here, if you can see that.
Yeah.
Yep. Suffer. And then I'm going to send 2 Eldritch Blasts at his face.
At his face.
That's the face. Okay.
La face.
Okay, so 16 plus 9, that's going to be 25.
That hits.
And then the other one's 10.
10 does not hit.
So that's going to be my D10 here. Okay, so 6 plus 5 more, so it's 11. And then bonus action, my maddening hex. So that's gonna be 16 damage to that guy.
Can you do that as well as a bonus action hex?
Oh, I forgot. I used that my bonus action already. Never mind. Then so just the 11.
Okay. All right. As you you transfer your ire to this amalgamation, and you cast out your Eldritch Blast, you see that it hits him straight in the chest, doing a bit of damage to him. Next up is going to be Theo.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay.
If I may.
Wherever you like.
Okay. Let me take my spell slot real quick. Where's... Oh, God. Here we go. He's going to go there. And then I get to attack as part of that, right?
I believe so, yeah.
So we're going to attack this gent here.
Don't attack the soldiers. We're trying to be friends.
The
They're
giant
trying to
holes in
kill
my
us.
sides say otherwise.
They literally just attacked us. So yeah, it's not rolling with that. Sorry.
To be honest, in this situation, the only thing that hasn't attacked us is the big gray guy.
So it's oh God, what do I use for this?
What, spiritual weapon?
Yeah, melee spell. Oh, spell attack. So my spell thing. So a 24 to hit.
24 hits, yeah.
Okay. For 11 damage.
All right. As you manifest your large, what were they? The
Dick and balls.
scales of justice. As it manifests, the scale tipping and the reverse side coming up and licking it on the shoulder, you're able to see that some damage was done to it.
Okay, then I'm going to move. And, oh God. We're going to move there, so I'm flanking.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack.
All right.
That is a 25 to hit.
Yep, hits.
I think this is the first time I've ever used my mace.
So we have two bad guys now. We have to get rid of all the red and all the yellow as well. I thought we were just going for the yellow. I would have
Yes, I
stayed
didn't pay
stealth.
attention to you. 9 damage to this one.
9. Okay. As you bring your mace down, you feel the kind of crunch of bone as it hits the creature's back as it's facing towards Gimbal. A little bit tougher as well than just kind of what you feel like hitting a creature or hitting a human would be. But you're able to get some damage off of it. Next up is going to be the first of the round is going to be the creature. It's going to see if it can get out of its restraints. That is a 16 time.
Yep.
Okay. So you see he uses its teeth and kind of rends one side of the leaves and the vines around it. It's able to break free, but that's its turn. Next up is Gimbal.
Okay. Oh no, this is not what I expected. Okay. I thought that we had allies and we do not have allies. So I am going to cast banishment on the creature.
I mean, no one's tried to talk to them except Brooke.
Wait, what?
Okay. What's that?
What,
say?
Rio? What, Rio?
Nothing. I'm not allowed to metagame.
What's the say for that?
That is a just one second. Charisma save.
That is a 2.
Yeah, he's banished.
All right. Let's see for how long.
Depends on where he's from. Is he from this plane?
He is.
Then he's banished for a minute.
Okay. So for 10 turns, as he, you see him break away from the vines and he blinks away.
And I will call out to the soldiers, I got rid of it. I got rid of it. I got rid of it.
Okay. No response.
Okay.
And now there's 10 more soldiers to deal with.
Next up is Rook. Unless you want to move anywhere, Kimball.
No.
Okay.
I mean, if I move, I get an attack of opportunity, then I don't really want to deal with that. So,
All right. Rook, what are you doing?
I guess I attack the soldiers. 16 plus 10, so 26. I don't know why I had a problem adding 10 to something. And then a 16 for my second hit.
16 barely makes it, and the 26 obviously makes it.
Okay. And now that I'm dealing force damage, which is new for me.
And it's just your regular damage. It's just force damage now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of being bludgeoning or whatever.
Okay.
14. 14 plus 16. So for both hits, it's 30?
30, yeah.
Does that drop it?
No, as you're laying into this thing, you're able to catch it off guard, hit it in to its ribs, and then right straight into the sternum. It's not dead, but it is looking really bad.
So I did 2 real solid hits on it, and it's not even like it's like weakened, but it's not going to drop.
It's looking real bad. It's looking on its last leg.
Okay.
Are you moving at all?
No.
Okay. So from there, we have kind of.
We're in trouble, guys.
Yeah, we are. I'm still trying to hold, or I'm still holding concentration. However, I'm also going to. Oh, which one did I say I was going to do?
I thought we were gonna find friends.
I'm not shocked this is happening.
I think Gibble's a little too optimistic about how this whole mother rescuing thing is going to go.
This is, oh God. You don't want Gibble to not be optimistic. Just don't.
Can we bring back
optimistic.
Theo doesn't know that.
As the free action, Rook's going to yell, "Can we bring back the big guy who is fighting half of them?"
Time, what are you doing, buddy?
I am going to, as I'm holding Entangle, I'm going to cast Earth Tremor out in front of me to hit these 2 guys.
Okay. Do I need a save?
Yeah, it's going to be a dex save, please.
Kaim, Jake, just because you're new, that would also hit Dream, just so you know.
A tremor in the ground within range?
Earth Tremor is 10 feet centered on you. It's all creatures within 10 feet of you.
Okay. This is worded weird.
It is. It's a very weirdly worded spell.
That is a 14 and a 15 to save for them.
One fails and the other meets the DC.
Okay, the one closest to you fails, we'll say.
Okay. So then 1d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone.
Okay.
He takes 3 whole damage, but he's prone.
And he is prone. The one that saved, does he take anything? No, nothing happens to him.
Okay. But the ground is difficult terrain.
And then Dream, go ahead and do that save for me as well.
Which one was it?
Dex save.
Does
that make it?
Does not make it.
Okay. So you take 3 damage and you're also knocked prone.
That's not how that was supposed to go.
From there, Kaim, unless you're moving at all, it's going to be the soldiers. Okay. So we'll start with the ones that are restrained. They will see if they can break it. One does not. Does not. Does not. Does not. And one does. So this guy to the far left breaks through. And they are going to, he's going to come here.
Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to start hurting real bad.
Oh, God.
You know what's great about banishment? It's a concentration spell.
Oh, no.
So I can go right now.
So we'll start from the bottom up. This gentleman will use half his movement to not be prone anymore. The two in front of you, Kym, are going to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
That is a miss, and that is 20 to hit you.
Sure does.
9 points of damage to you as he rams his spear forward. Then we'll go to Gimbal next. Gimbal, 2 attacks on you.
Okay.
First one is a 19 to hit. Second one is a natural 20.
Shield them both.
Okay. What does that bring?
Well, shield on one makes both.
Yeah.
So
what does that bring your AC to?
22.
Okay. So I'll say the natural 20 still gets through because it's a crit.
Okay.
But you're able to block one of them. And he does, the one that crits you does.
Hold on. Theo sees that, turns and reaches out and negates that crit.
Okay. How did you negate that crit?
Sentinel of Death's Door.
What does that look like?
I see the strike about to happen and reach out and just like shoot energy at the blade or whatever and just deflect it right before it hits Gimbal.
Okay. We'll say that as he's shielding the one right in front of him, you see the predatory look in the other soldier's eyes as he gets a perfect shot between Gimbal's ribs. As he goes to finish the blow, you use your energy to push Gimbal back out of the way as he strikes at air and doesn't hit anything. Next up, Theo. We have 2, 1 attacking you. Now 2 attacking you. First one doesn't hit. Second one doesn't hit. Both of them going wide. One of them hitting the edge of your plate and skittering off. Rook, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 attacking you. 1 hits.
AC 18.
Second one hits. Third one does not. Fourth one does not. Oh, there's only 4. So 2 out of the 4 contact. $27 points of damage total. And then, I guess this is your spiritual weapon, so they can't really attack that.
Sure.
And that is the end of their turn. So next up is Dream.
Okay. I'm sorry, real quick. How do I put a hex symbol on one of these guys?
I can do it for you. Which one are you looking for?
It's this one right here was the one I had originally hexed, I do believe. You can see that.
I can do that for you.
Okay,
You
so
look like that.
okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast command on 5. So I'm going to cast it at 5th level, which means it's going to get 5 as long as they're within 30 feet of each other. So I need to, I guess I will originally cast it on this one that's right in between Rook and Theo. So then that one, then this one here on top of it.
I mean, 30 feet, that's almost all of them, right?
Yeah, but it's only five of them. So
I'm sorry, I missed that. I was looking at the spell. Can you ping again for me which ones?
Okay, so this one, and maybe this one too. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. How about this one over here in front of Kym?
Okay. And
so
what is the command you're speaking?
They grovel, which means they would just fall prone on their turn. Okay. But they have to make wisdom throws.
Okay, starting from the bottom. Throws. That one.
I gotta figure out what my save is.
With his wisdom, probably doesn't make it with a 7.
Nope.
Doesn't make it with a 1. Does a 14 make it?
Nope.
Okay. That doesn't make it. And that doesn't make it. So on the next turn, they just go prone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. As you speak that. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then also bonus action, the one that's hexed takes 5 damage.
Okay. All right. As you concentrate, focusing on the emblem on your hands, kind of utilizing the Nightmare King's energy and power, you command the 5 in front of you to grovel. And that ends your turn. Next up is going to be Theo.
Okay. Theo is going to kneel down on one knee on the ground and call forth to Convoy, raises mace in the air. And can I get a 15-foot aura?
Around you?
Yep.
Okay.
Casting Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
So within this 15-foot radius, angelic figures flit around. We're going to say they look like slightly Leonin angel things. Can designate any creature, any number of creatures when I cast it to be unaffected. So obviously everyone in the party, I want to be unaffected.
Okay.
Affected creature's speed is halved in the area. When the creature enters the area for the first time or turn starts there, it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Holy shit. All right. And then are you moving at all?
I am staying put. And bonus action, spiritual weapon's going to attack one of these prone dudes, so it would be...
They're not prone yet. They're not.
Oh, they're not? Okay.
It's on their next turn, yeah.
Then we're going to attack this dude here. Actually, no, we're going to go this one. That's attacking Rook.
Okay, go for it.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
And oh god, I can't remember what the damage is. Too many numbers. Oh, that's going to be 10 damage.
All right. As your weapon, the balance of the scale goes to one side. It lashes out again at the creature.
I'm so sorry. I forgot to say on my turn that I maybe used my movement to stand up. Can I not be prone anymore?
Sure.
Forgot to say that.
All right. Next up is first of the round, which is the creature. Now, they don't get any additional saves, right, if they're banished?
You mean commander?
Yeah, I guess it's not my turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Gimbal, didn't you drop the concentration on that?
Well, that was what I was saying, was I was going to drop my turn. I was going to drop my concentration.
I'd say you'd have to do that on your turn as a free action.
Yeah.
All right, so it's still banished to some kind of plane. Gimbal, you're up now.
Drop my concentration, because these guys are dicks.
You see that it comes back. Not really understanding what happened, but sees the enemies around it. So you see the guards around him kind of get spooked a bit as it comes back into existence, back into being. What else are you doing on your turn?
I'm casting Fireball, and I am casting it right here.
Okay.
So I need deck saves from all of the guys guarding that door.
20 foot, right?
Yeah, it is.
So these guys as well.
Yeah, baby.
So again, starting from the bottom. Fail.
Okay.
Pass. 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 Fail. Pass. So these two fail. Oh, yep. This guy and this guy fail.
Okay. So the total number is... Sorry, one moment. Let me add my numbers together. 30.
30.
Lord.
All right. As you see the flames lick the two that failed their saves, the other two able to somewhat duck and get away from the brunt of it, still taking 15 damage from it. The two that took full damage are looking really bad. You see the flesh around their torsos and limbs completely singed off, and half of their face. You can see kind of this dripping, fleshy substance coming from their mouths. It's quite disgusting.
And I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will take those 2 attacks of opportunity.
2 attacks of opportunity. Hit and a hit.
That's against a 22.
It reset on your, unless you want to cast it again, shield.
I will cast it again.
Okay. So the first one was a, I think, 8. We'll say the first one didn't hit, and I have the second roll here, which is 18 plus 5. 23.
And I have 17 plus 5. So yeah, the second one hits.
Okay. That is a 15 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. You doing anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's all I got.
Rook, you're up.
All right. So beginning of the turn, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself. And then I'm going to go 5, 10 through Theo, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks of opportunity against you.
Can you indicate them? Because 2 of them have already used their reactions.
Okay, yeah. So this one does. This one does. This one does.
Mm-hmm.
This one does.
Yeah.
This one does. And
Yes.
I guess that one does. So the 2 less. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But they have to make wisdom saves before they can attack me.
Okay.
As a sanctuary. I'm sorry, Mark.
No, it's all good. This is my fault. What is the DC for wisdom?
My spell save DC is 13.
Okay. So 1 attack gets through. What is your AC?
18.
18. 1 attack gets through so far of 2. Natural 20 on the wisdom, and the attack goes through. So 2 attacks get through. 19 on the wisdom. Does a 2 to hit, so that doesn't hit you. 17 on the wisdom. 15 to hit, so that doesn't hit. Doesn't even make the wisdom. This one makes the wisdom and doesn't hit you. So 2 of them get through. Doing a total of 29 points of damage total.
Okie dokie. I can take 14 points of damage. That's fine.
And are you doing anything else with your turn?
That was an action and a move action. I have a bonus left, but I don't know if I can do anything. I'm gonna take a. I'm trying to remember what it's called. The fighter ability where you take a breath. Second wind.
Okay, so you're gonna heal up a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I heal for 11.
Nice. And then after Rook is Kaim.
You can hold concentration when you go into wild shape, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you can, yeah.
Okay. Not to be the druid of the group or anything, but
I'm sorry, Kaim, but you already used both your wild shapes today.
did I both? Do I have 2 or
Because you turn into a mouse for the fly spell.
And then a mouse again to get into the door.
I did use them both. That's correct. Well, so about that.
Wait, we used it for the fly spell, and then
the first fly spell to when you saw the dragon, and then again to fly in and get through the door.
Yeah, I'm sorry to be that guy, guys. I'm so sorry.
No, thank you. This is a lot, so thank you for.
It's one of the most complicated
keeping it honest. Yeah,
battles we've ever done.
Have these guys had their turn yet? Is this one in front of me prone?
they go right after you.
Oh, great. Tight. Cool.
I mean, you have advantage right now on an attack, in theory. But
Okay, I'm just gonna poison spray the one right in front of me.
Okay.
And it's a con save. Great.
I could probably get 2 of them.
Does not make it.
Ray, he takes 11 poison damage.
All right. Doing anything else?
No, I'm gonna keep holding concentration, and I don't need to move at all.
Okay. So the next up is going to be the bad guys.
Hey, Mark.
And yes,
Mark, is it fair to say I cast Divine Favor as my bonus action on my turn?
you did. What's it called?
Oh,
Second
Sanctuary.
wind.
Never mind. Yeah. Never mind. Oh, I did Second Wind as well, but I can't cast 2 spells anyway, so never mind.
Can you do Second Wind and Sanctuary?
Yeah, Second Wind's a bonus action. It's not a spell; it's a class feature.
But didn't you use your dash action to get that far?
No, I'm a barbarian. I have 40-foot moves.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So as it comes to their turn, you see the ones that were affected drop their spears and go prone.
Specifically, they grovel to dream.
Yes.
But...
There's so much going on that you can't hear them grovel, which kind of sucks. But
and then all of them in the aura need to make wisdom saves.
oh, I love
Sorry,
it.
Mark.
I absolutely love it all. It's fantastic.
My DC is 16, just so you're aware.
So everyone that the circle is touching.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll start from the bottom. 16, so makes it. Doesn't make 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 it. Makes it. Doesn't make it. Doesn't make it. Makes it. Doesn't make it. And doesn't make it. So this nice gentleman here and the one that is currently groveling are the only ones that make it. The rest of them take how much damage?
Those take 8. Everyone else takes 16.
Okay, 8 damage for them.
Love you, Mark.
All right, and everyone else takes 16, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Radiant, if it matters.
16.
As these like angelic Leonin figures start in and out and attack them.
So this one falls dead.
First kill.
And you can see that the as the figure goes down and attacks it one last time, its form shapes into this kind of amorphous glob of magma.
Interesting.
This one also bites the bullet.
Hey, Mark, did you roll for this guy?
Yes, he's the one that made it.
Okay.
Okay.
The guy on the dude above him.
All the saves out of the way. We will say that these guys try to save against being restrained again. What is yours, DC, Kime?
My CC,
Your DC.
my DC, 15.
15. Okay. First guy makes it. Second guy doesn't. Third guy doesn't. Fourth guy doesn't. So the one that took a ton of damage and is looking like he's on death's door is no longer restrained. So good win. And then they're going to attack the creature with disadvantage. No. One went through. Okay. So the one went through as it jammed its spear into him, doing a pretty significant amount of damage this time. And the rest he will come down here. He's not prone, so he's going to...
Wait, what happened?
It's their turn, so they're walking towards you.
I honestly thought they were going to run towards me because I'm running for the thing they're protecting, but I guess not. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Don't get too close, buddy, because I'm going to do something else.
Be an asshole. Did this one just enter the aura for the first time?
Oh, he might have, yeah.
He needs a wisdom saving throw then.
That is a 13.
He is going to take 16 damage as well.
All right. Now, Theo, 1, 2, 3, 4 people.
Yep.
Down here. 4 people attacking you.
Let's go.
Doesn't make it. Rolling like shit tonight, guys. 1 natural 20.
I'm immune to crits.
Oh, yeah, you would be, wouldn't you?
I have adamantine armor.
What? What kind of DM gave you adamantine armor? Ridiculous.
I don't know.
Okay. Still, you take 9 points of damage.
29?
Yeah, 29, as they both lash out spears to you. And then Kime, 3 are going to attack you. What's your AC?
My AC is really low, 14.
Oh,
14.
Kime.
Okay.
As a...
One hit.
Oh, I remembered something big.
2 hits.
I wish I wasn't so dumb.
You're still getting attacked, so you could still use that. Right? Are you wearing it right now or not?
I should have put it on before we entered the scary door.
We can assume with a dragon out there, you probably put on your displacer cloak.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So then that's disadvantage on all these hits, right?
Yes.
Okay. First one still gets through. Second one doesn't. Third one doesn't. So Kime, you take a grand total of 8 points of damage. So not too bad. And then Dream, one's going to lash out to you. 21 to hit.
Sure.
And it does 9 points of damage. And then Rook, one's hitting you as well.
Did he make his wisdom save?
That's a 2 on his wisdom, so no. All right, with their turn out of the way, we have Dream. You're up.
All right, I'm gonna move.
Actually, Kime, can you make a concentration check?
Yes. What is that?
It's 10 or 4, so 10.
Oh, I gotta make 4 of those.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Make a con save, buddy.
However, I have advantage.
Hey, Gimbal still has advantage on that too.
Oh no, that got dropped.
Oh, okay.
This is a concentration spell. Sorry, I
What'd you
should have
roll,
said that.
Well, do I add any modifiers?
No, it's just your con save.
Yeah,
Oh, my con save.
con
Okay.
save, yeah.
Oh, well, I rolled an 8.
Okay, so the entangle is now gone.
Okay.
How does
Now-
concentration work again?
It has to be 10 or half the damage, whichever's higher, is the DC to make it.
We'll just say 10 for all of yours, because I forgot what those damages were.
Yeah, and I didn't think to say anything. I'm sorry.
No, you could.
I mean, unless they did over 20 damage, it would be the same. So
2, 3. Oh, double 10s.
well, 10 passes. So
Yeah. Okay, I pass on all of them.
Okay, so your circle of death for these guys is still up. Now it's Dream. Sorry, go for it.
Okay, so I'm going to move my hex to this one.
Okay.
And then cast Primal Savagery and make a melee attack against him.
Such a cool spell.
Okay, that's going to be 11 plus 9, dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And then it's going to take 9 plus 7, that's 16 plus 3, 19. 19 damage.
Okay, what does your Primal Savagery look like?
It makes my hands grow claws and I grow like jaws and I attack with claws and jaws.
Okay. Mirroring a little bit of the creature that you're seeing, you like sand forms around your fingers as they come to a point and your teeth grow a bit and you lash out towards this creature, doing enough to kill it.
Yes! Temp HP, baby.
And it does do acid damage, which is fun.
That's frightening.
Super frightening.
All right. Anything else, Dream, or is that it?
I want to move? No, I'm okay.
Okay. Then next up is Theo.
Sorry, can I get con saving throws from everyone around me?
Jesus Christ. From who? Everyone around you.
Within 5 feet of me. I'm casting Word of Radiance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a natural 1. Nope. And what is the DC?
16.
Okay. Fail. Save. Fail. Save. Fail. So this one and this one save.
All right. Whoever failed is going to take 11 points of radiant damage.
Okay. And what does that look like while I'm doing this?
I imagine he like takes his mace and like hits the head of it against the ground and like light shoots out to the side. Like blinding light. And then my spiritual weapon, we're going to go. Which one of these looks more beat up, this guy or this guy?
They look the same.
Okay. Then we're going to go with this guy. And that is 15 to hit?
15 does not hit.
Ooh, okay. Alrighty, that's me.
All right, now top of the round, the creature goes again. Lashes out towards the one that is badly burned. Misses his first attack, hits his second attack, again tearing its head off. And its third attack hitting towards this one, but not being able to find any purchase. Gimbal, you are up, sir.
Okay, I'm going to cast another fireball right here.
Fireball.
Okay.
Screw those guys.
Same spot as you did before?
Yes, please. Give me a gosh darn deck save.
Rook, I need you to make a deck save too.
Yeah.
No, the Rook's too far.
I'm not.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you shouldn't be. I thought it was 15 feet.
No, it's 20 feet.
It's 20 feet.
Then I will put it a little further back. Can I do that?
I'd rule no. You'd be putting it in the crevice, and it wouldn't be as effective.
Okay, sorry, Rook.
Fine, it's fine.
So going from the bottom, he makes it.
Does he still have Sanctuary up?
He doesn't make it.
It wouldn't work against a save attack, though.
Deck save. He didn't make it.
Oh, yeah. That
He
sucks.
doesn't make it. It doesn't. Yeah, I mean. Okay. What's the damage?
Give me 1 second. Uh, 27.
Okay. So as you inflict 27 damage on Rook, what did you roll?
19.
Okay, so you have that. You see that the bulwark guarding the door is disintegrated into dust, and you see their bodies with the force of it, instead of kind of devolving into this just one column of magma, they get spread out across the floor from 5 feet around them. And the one in front of you, Rook, is not looking too good at all.
Okay,
next.
so I'm going to move also.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
I'm going to the door.
Okay. All right. And then Rook, you're up.
Okay, first things first, attack the one in front of me.
I'm so sorry, Bubby.
It's okay. That is a nat 20, though.
Okay.
Which sucks because it's just the one dude. But so that's going to be 16 plus 5, 21.
Yeah, you falcon punch his chest. So the very top portion of this pile of magma gets shot out and goes 15 feet towards the creature. He is now gone.
All right. And seeing as Gimbal took care of the vanguard that I was going after, I'm going to run back and help my buddy. 5, 10, 15, 20 here. This one is still prone, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I get advantage against him, so I'm going to attack him for sure.
For sure.
Oh, man. Does a 16 hit by chance?
Just barely. That's what you needed.
Thank God I have a plus 10, because rolling a 6 sucks.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Does he look particularly robust?
No, he is on death's door.
Okay. That will be 16.
Okay. Again, he is he is rendered to dust.
My phone died, so I'm having to do my character sheet really weird. I'm sorry, everyone.
It's okay.
Just make sure I don't have a bonus action to do. No, I don't.
Okay. Next up is going to be Kime.
Hooray. Okay. I would like to cast Insect Plague spreading from right here.
Okay.
Because it's 20 feet.
What kind of save do I get to do this time?
Anything, everything within 20 feet, which I measured.
It's literally everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, good Lord.
Okay. What's your DC?
15.
Okay. Fail. Natural 20 makes it. Makes it. Fail. Makes it.
Oh, this spell's kind of cool.
Fail. So, 1, 2, and 3 make it.
Okay, so they're going to take half as much damage.
Okay, and that damage is?
It is 28 piercing damage as a swarm of locusts come out of me.
Ew.
All right.
Are you Oogie Boogie?
I'm not having fun anymore.
That sounds
Kime isn't.
disgusting.
Kime is pissed.
Why does it have a concentration of up to 10 minutes? Why?
Yeah, that is frightening. Okay.
And then they have to do the save again when it gets to their turn.
It's like mine.
I found my new favorite spell in
shrank a
D&D.
lot.
All right. So yeah, you're able to, with your locust that, in my mind, comes straight out of your mouth, attack everybody. You thin the herd quite a bit more. Are you doing anything else? Are you moving at all?
No, I don't want the AOOs.
Okay. Next up is going to be whoever's left from the bad guys. So the ones immediately around the creature are going to make attacks again. All 3 missing. The only prone one left is going to.
Can I get wisdom saving throws for them?
Oh yeah, I would love to.
Thanks, buddy.
So everyone's still in the circle, right?
Yep.
Makes it. For 1. What's your
16.
16? Makes it. Misses. Makes it. Natural 20. So this one, don't make it.
So the ones that did not make it are taking 14, and the ones that made it are taking 7.
So much clicking.
Okay. All right. So now,
Thanks, buddy.
the remainder will go, and just to be never mind. So the 2 next to you, Theo, are going to make attacks. That's a 15 plus 5, so that hits probably. And then a 13 plus 5, does an 18 hit?
Nope.
Okay. So one of them goes through. There's 13 points of damage to you as it lunges out in its spear, catching you on your back as you're turning around, killing all of the other guys that I put on the field. And then one of them is going to attack towards you, Kaim. That's a natural 1, so he doesn't. So next up
He's horrified by the sight.
Is going to be Dream. Yeah, he's horrified by all of the bugs.
All of them at the end.
The bugs.
Not to mention the giant lion angels.
So it says that they make the save on when they end their turn in there. Does that mean if they fail, they get the damage again? Or I don't know how that works.
Is there an additional effect that happens?
No, it just means like they do their turn and then like.
Is it Swarm of, what is the spell's name?
Oh, that's a good
Insect Plague.
So it says a creature takes 4d10 piercing damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful. It also makes a saving throw when it enters the spell or ends its turn there. So it seems like they take the damage again.
It seems like they do. I just don't want to.
It's a 5th level spell, so it kind of makes sense. So I'll say they take it again. The one next to you makes it.
Okay.
And then the 3 next to the creature, middle guy makes it. The rest of them don't.
Okay, so they take half. Roll again, or are we using the roll from before?
Roll again.
Cool.
Jake with his dice tower.
24 on a full.
Then 12 on a half.
Yes.
Get it.
Math is hard.
Get it. Yes.
Jake, do you think you could drop that so I can go and get toe-to-toe with that creature just in case it attacks us?
On my turn, I can drop it.
Thank you.
Next up is going to be Dream.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna move my hex to this fella here, and then send 2 Eldritch Blasts at him.
All right.
Oh, he's gonna be. Oh no.
No.
13 and 12.
Both miss.
Rough. All right, that's all.
Well, bonus. Oh, no, you moved it as a bonus action.
Next up is Theo.
We're gonna move spiritual weapon here so we can attack this gent.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 8 damage.
Okay.
And then
Did you roll to hit?
I did not. Oh, I pulled the Rio. I'm so sorry.
Look at you Rioing up the place.
That is an 18 to hit.
18 to hit? Yeah, that hits. Okay. Then he takes the damage.
Okay. Skrill, let's do Word of Radiance again.
Okay.
So that's 2. That's a con save, please.
Natural 20 for the one you just hit, and 11 plus 4, 15 for the other one.
That one does not make it.
Okay.
So, oops. That one's going to take 13 radiant damage.
13 radiant damage, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, they're still up, but looking very bad. From there, it's going to be top of the round with the creature. It's going to use its movements to get inside of the wall.
Oh no.
Next up is Gimbal.
Up here?
I'm gonna dash inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 inside.
Okay. Nope. Reveal.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Okay. That's your action and your movement. Doing anything as bonus action?
I don't think I have anything as a bonus
Okay.
action.
So then next up is Rook.
You can go. We can finish these. Go make sure Gimbal's okay.
You're muted, Ria.
All I'm doing is counting my squares, and you made me lose count. 40, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then I'll just kind of come to a stop in front of Gimbal and go, where do you think you're going?
Forward. I'm going forward.
Next up is Time.
I'm going to drop Insect Plague because I don't need it. And I can't really move it onto Theo.
You don't want to move into it or anything?
No.
Okay.
And then I don't get hurt if I go into Theo's aura, do I?
I don't think so.
You're immune.
I thought so, but I wanted to double check because you know what happens when you assume.
Yep.
I'm going to move.
Come up the penis. Come up the penis.
Everybody good? We good?
What are you doing, guy?
I'm watching Big Mouth right now, so I'm no.
I'm going to come over here and poison spray this boy.
Okay. Does he need a save or is it an attack roll?
It's a con save.
Okay. And does a 14 make it?
Does not.
Okay.
18 poison damage.
All right. As it clutches its throat, not being able to breathe through the miasma that you're shooting at it, you see its form shift back into one of these lava rocks. Next up is going to be the one sole soldier left. He is going to attack you, Theo.
Bro. Come at me, bro.
With a natural 20.
Too bad.
Just kidding. He only rolled a 13. So yeah, that's his turn. Next up is Dream.
I guess I move my hex onto it and 2 Eldritch Blasts to the face.
Okay.
All right. So that's going to be 15 plus 9, 24,
Hits.
and then 13 plus 9, 21, 2.
Hits. Yeah, both do.
So 4, 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 20 damage. Yes.
So the first one, evaporating its form. The second one, thrown out with such a force with your hex that it actually blows through the magma and cools most of the outside of it, making just a shell of a rock.
I thought this was going to be way harder.
Pursue.
Okay.
Do you guys need healing at all?
I'm good.
Do you want to move your movement, Dream?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're out of combat because Gimbal is still crazily running after the creature thingy.
You're ahead of
Yeah,
me.
I know.
Yeah, just move 30.
Okay. Theo, you're up.
I'm pretty sure my spiritual weapon would be gone by now. I think this is around 7.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so it's gone now. So
How long does it last? Does it last 10 minutes or a
1
minute?
minute. Yeah, 1 minute.
So 10 rounds, right?
Oh, I'm thinking it's 6 rounds. 6 seconds per round, not 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, Theo's a little bit nervous, so he's going to heal himself a bit. And then I'll do that math in a second. He's going to move 30 feet. And I think this can only move 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's going to be fun.
You're not doing your dash?
No, because I'm gonna use an action to heal myself.
Okay, got it. So once you have your healing all done, it's going to be the creature next. He is going to come up here, turn the corner, and disappear out of sight. Next up is Gimbal.
We have to keep going. So I'm going to go dash and go. Oh, I'm so small. I can only go to there because I'm little.
Okay.
I would like to use my sentinel feet to reduce his speed to 0 as he tries to move past me.
You have to make an attack on him.
7,
Yeah, but not deal damage.
8, 9, 10. That's where I'm going.
Gimbal, does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
So as he goes to trip you with his feature, you're not able to move past there.
We have to keep going. What are you doing?
Well, at least wait for everyone else to catch up with us. What is good are you going to be able to do by yourself?
Have you seen me?
Yes, I saw you pop off a lot of magic in the last fight. Shouldn't we at least regroup?
I could do more than that.
How does Gimbal look right now?
I mean, I feel like he hasn't been touched yet, or he's taken some damage, but
Barely. Barely any.
Barely any. Okay, well.
I'm fine.
Well, your speed is 0 for the turn. So
now it's Rook's turn. Rook, what are you doing?
I'm going to grapple him and take him back towards the group.
Okay, make a strength checks, both of you.
You're lucky my rage just dropped. Because I didn't take any damage last turn. It's a 19.
I mean, I haven't even rolled, but I know I'm not going to get that. Nat 20! What the hell?
What's your strength?
Oh, shit.
Me or him?
You.
My strength is 0.
Okay, so yeah, he is able to break your grapple. So even though you knocked him down and stopped his speed, you're not able to pick him up. So from there, Kai.
I'm gonna.
Hang on.
Cool.
I get 2 attacks per turn. I'm gonna grapple him again.
Okay.
Most useless nat 20 of my entire career.
All right, that one's a 26.
I mean, I can't beat that. I can't. Even with a nat, I can't beat that. 17.
Yeah, so you are able to wrestle him from moving forward, and he is now grappled.
Right, and then I'm going to move back towards the rest of the group. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I'll say you have half move since you're grappling him, probably.
He's
fighting against you. Nope.
20 there then. And I'm yelling back, will you guys hurry up? It's crappy.
All right, now Kai.
Okay.
I swear to God, Rook, if you want to make this work, you're not going to fucking do this.
If I want you to be alive tomorrow, I am going to do it, and you'll thank me eventually.
I will not.
60
Eventually.
feet there.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Dream.
Who is in the bathroom?
We'll just assume that she's probably just moving towards us, right?
We'll skip that for her for now, and we'll go to Theo.
All right, I'm leaving my spiritual weapon behind because by the time it catches up, it's not even going to be worth it. Why are you holding Gimbal? Are we not going forward, or?
We are, but I wanted to wait for the rest of you as he kicks me in the head, but he's being very difficult about it.
I don't need to be held.
All right. Next up is top of the round, the creature. It moves somewhere in the darkness. Then it's going to be Gimbal again.
I'll make a strength save to get out of his grasp.
Go for it.
Do I re-roll or do I keep the old one?
Reroll. This is
Okay.
a new save.
It's a 19 again, so there's a chance.
16. Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
You're still currently have 0 speed. Rook, you're up.
Now that Theo and presumably Dream is within range of us, I will start moving towards the 5, 10, 15, 20.
Which, I mean, he's attached to me, so I have to come with him.
Yeah, and at this point, I'll say you are out of initiative.
Can we please keep track of time, though?
Why?
Because I got 10 minutes on this thing.
Time or time?
Is that
Time.
a concentration?
It is.
So then your spiritual weapon's gone.
Spiritual weapon's not concentration.
Is it not?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Never mind. I would say your
I'm gonna
spiritual
draw
weapon
this.
has a few seconds left until it's gone.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to worry about it.
Okay. So
Time-wise for the Spirit Guardians, though.
okay. So at this point, Gimbal, you saw the creature go forward and dash to the left corridor. And then do you want to the map? Do you want to roll that up?
Yes, thank you.
Roll it up a bit more.
Put me down, you oaf.
Oaf. That's new.
I do not understand this relationship.
This is new to me.
Will you promise to at least stay behind me and Theo?
Absolutely not.
Well, then I'm just going to keep carrying you.
Then you're an oaf.
At this point, I'm looking at Theo. At this point, they remind me of my parents and some of the elders from the Hollow.
This is not... you have strange upbringing.
How's everybody doing resource-wise? Are we good?
Put me down.
I've burnt quite a few slots. Actually, not as many as I thought I did.
I've got a 2/3 halfish.
Dream, tell him to put me down.
I think you can put him down now.
Well, Gimbal can get put down when he remembers that he made a promise to me that he would be a team player going forward.
I will fireball you. I will.
Go for it. I'm pretty sure one of us will make it out of that better than the other.
I'll do it.
That doesn't seem productive right now.
Shall we move on ahead carefully?
Yes. Carefully.
I don't like being held.
I understand that, but I would treat any member of the party the same way if they were flying off the handle. So you calm down, and then I'll put you
want to
down.
talk about flying off the fucking handle right now? Really? You want to talk about that?
I'm just going to start heading forward.
Put me down.
I think we need to keep going.
I am going to stick close to Theo, though.
As you're going down, you see these same rock formations. Some of them are almost completely cool now. Some of them still giving off dim light. As you're going through, these are worked caverns. So it looks like maybe not man-made, but not like brick or anything like that around you. But the cave system itself has been smoothed out, and you can see kind of sconces hanging along the wall, not currently lit, but definitely a lived-in place.
Can I cast Produce Flame and light them?
Sure. Yeah, you're able to produce flame and light, 4 on each side here, giving off a decent amount of light.
Am I down yet?
No, because you haven't calmed down and agreed to be a team player.
Look, I think you must put them down. He is going to keep arguing. I know what you are doing, but...
In all due respect, Theo, if I put him down, he's going to get himself killed.
You guys
I cast
forward?
levitate on myself.
Speed still 0, my dude.
Yeah, levitate doesn't do much. He's still restraining your movement.
Okay, so I get up to the edge of this.
So you see 3 hallways, narrow one forward and 2 larger ones to either side. You know that Gimbal told you that the creature went to the leftmost.
To the left?
Just like everything I own in the box.
I was just going to say that.
I'm going to count to 5, and then I'm going to banish you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
As you get to 4, you're able to see this room, and it's a larger room.
Oh, good God.
Back,
That's where we'll
go back,
end tonight,
go
guys.
back.
Mean.
But I thought you wanted to run ahead, Gimbal.
I was going to fucking scout, you asshole.
Thank you guys
Pick
so
up me.
much.
I'm a small man.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a very intense fight. A lot of people, a lot of moving parts. Thank you guys again for watching us. If you're on Twitch this long, sorry, it's a little bit of a late one tonight, but we will see the conclusion to what happens in this room, hopefully next time. I don't know if we want to shout out some of our other videos or some of our patrons. I'll toss it over to you, Rio.
Yes, thank you so much to all of our patrons. We really appreciate you guys being here, especially Sparky, David, Daniel, Scott, Rio's mom, also Scott again, because I screwed up another video and forgot to mention Scott, but Scott is awesome. And Alistair, and most recently, Sean. Thanks, Sean. You're the best. And that is all of our patrons that we are shouting out in the videos. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for following us. We love you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much, all of our patrons. Thank you for just watching this episode. If you liked what we did, please hit that like button, subscribe to us. We have 3 different streams going right now. We have this one, which is a homebrew stream from me. We have the second one, which is a World of Darkness campaign run by Rio. And then we have a third one, Rhyme with the Frost Maiden, run by our dear Coulter. All of them are absolutely amazing. We stream every Monday on Twitch, 6:30 to usually around 11:30. This one ran a little bit longer. We run 2 games a week, so please catch us there. If not, the videos themselves are about a week behind on YouTube, but then we'll get them up there every Tuesday. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging in this whole time. And we have a brand new catchphrase because of our beautiful patrons. And that catchphrase is...
Hope your days are filled with excitement, friends, and nat 20s.
Yay.
Goodbye, everybody.
Good night.
Cast.
Cast.